Hi, Genki Call here with faction info and teams for Obsidian Depths. Obsidian Depths is connected to Hellcrag. I went up a star. Ah, yay! Alright, so Hellcrag, your kingdom level is going to make a difference here because starting at level 12, you start getting these faction horde stat bonuses, and it really adds up. But the most important thing, of course, is to have a faction horde to begin with. The most important thing for you to do here is to make sure to get this quality up to 10 out of 10 because, I mean, it's best to get it to 100/10, and if you can to 105/10, and I'll go over why in a minute. But this quality is what's going to get you the best quality chests from your delving. And that's what you want. You want to get those nice big juicy chests at the end. So let's get this thing maxed out. And or 5. And it's only an 80% chance right there. Now it's 100. You can do this with the lower level ones if you need to. Just keep adding gold in here until you get this to quality 10 out of 10. And then I will show you why I like to get it to 100/10 at least. So there's 3. We're just going to get this leveled up. And I'll add a link to actually, I'll just add the video at the end here of the video that I did going over the Horde Master Horde calculator and how to get this to 100/10 with like 288,000 gold. But that requires sacred treasures. So, anyway. We'll go up to 6. And basically, here's the upgrade quality chance. And if you don't have the priest chalices, you can take chances. You can take chances with gold purses. You can have a max of 5 here. It's only a 25% chance, but it can work. It's better to use these lower value ones on the lower levels because every time you're going up levels, it's going to cost more to add treasure troops. So I tend to just skip those at this point in my gems career. Okay, 8 out of 10. Nine out of 10. So just one more time with these would get it to 10. Will get it to 10 out of 10. I of course am going to take this up to 105, but just wanted to show that. So I'm going to use these. Yeah, it's going to be faster. So I'm just going to start putting these in to get this up to 105/10. Later on, I may take the Horde higher for the potions and the fact that there are other bonuses that you get for level. Of course, every time you're taking this up levels, all of these are changing. But at level 100, you're going to get the Potion of Enchantment. At level 105, you'll get the Potion of Explosion. And also, getting it to 100/10, just the base 100/10, will at least get you Enchant. But the most important part of that is getting your faction renown, your renown up, right? So there is a max of 500 points for your renown, and that's a lot. So absolutely, when you can, get this up to 100/10 at least. So that you get that renown bonus. And, you know, it's awfully nice to have the improvement here from the level as well, as all of these values will go up. I'll show you another. I have a video on the potions and which one unlocks where, but hold on a second. Let me go ahead and do this. And you can see every level that we go up, it's costing more to put treasure troops in here. I'm just gonna go, yep, that'll do. That will do. So I'm okay with going a little over. Hold on. So the potions thing, I've got a video on that. I'll try to remember to add it at the end here, but the magic gets a boost at 111. See, it went down up by 2 for me. 111, 122, 133, 144, 155. So each and every one of those that you go up like that is going to give you extra magic, and that is super helpful because it means your spells will hit harder. But I have digressed long enough. Let's go ahead and go. I don't want to use a sigil here. The faction assault has begun, so we're going to go into the faction assault. If you see Legends Reborn here, just scroll to the right. It's right here. And the pure faction team that I'm going to be trying, and it may not be the best team. This is simply the one that I will be trying. Class doesn't matter, but the Obsidian Depths banner is very nice for this team. We've got the Dark Golem that's going to explode a gem, that explode a random gem for each skull destroyed. So make sure that you use this guy near a skull and he'll get you some mana for your team. Not a lot, but he does have skull damage reduction, and he doesn't gain any durability, which is unfortunate for the delving, but he does have some skull damage reduction, which is helpful. And Obsidiaxis is going to do damage to every enemy boosted by gargoyle gems and stone blocks, and you'll get extra gargoyle gems from simply using Obsidiaxis because of this 30% chance. Now, is this the best team to use here? I don't know yet because I haven't tried it. Sometimes I have to play with these teams before I can really figure that out, but I am considering using another, oops, wrong one, another setup, but keep an eye on, what am I doing? The description of this video. If I find a better team, I will upgrade the video and my website with the updated team. But the troops that we have here are Obsidiaxis, which I just went over, the Chromite Sphinx, which jumble the board, then create 2 stone blocks and 4 gargoyle gems. If you got an extra turn out of it, that would be okay. But you're basically setting up the other team to get a match 4 possibly when you do this. So I absolutely won't be using this. I mean, the bonus brown mana from the brown gem matches is nice, but not nice enough I'm going to be using him. The Onyx Gargoyle is the one that I was thinking I might use in here as well, maybe. It's splash damage. It'll do 50 or for me, it'll do damage, 50 damage to 1 troop, and anything touching its borders will get half that amount, which would be 25, but it does create some gargoyle gems. I'm just thinking that this team I've got is going to work the best, but we'll see. And then the Dark Golem I already went over. So now it's time for some additional teams to use. We love our Quick Delve teams. Well, I love my Quick Delve teams, but since we're here, let's go over the map first. You're going to have to do a minimum of 4 battles. 1, 2, 3, 5 battles to do pure faction here. My bad. 4 additional is what I was thinking. So look at the way that these things are hooked together. So weird. I mean, you have to kind of just jumble about to get things done here. I don't know why it's so confusing. Why couldn't they have just hooked everything together? Anyway, they didn't. So this is the map we've got here. So let's go over some teams now. I love the artwork for this place. I think it's very cool. So Obsidian Depths, the colors are purple and brown. The Obsidian Libram is the weapon. I actually like the weapon, so let's go over that real quickly here. It's one of my favorite types of weapons. Of course, I'm going to like the weapon, but for tier 4 here in the Faction Assault, you can get the Obsidian Libram. It explodes gems, then summons an Obsidian Depths troop. So it's one of those explodey weapons that also summons. It doesn't do the random status effect, which is missing from this, unfortunately, but it still explodes and summons, and also it's brown and purple, which is very nice. And the nice thing about this weapon is not explode purple gems, it's not explode brown gems, it's just random gems. That makes it more powerful than something that explodes a certain color, because it's just going to blow up the whole board, basically, depending on your magic level, of course. So I love that. Let's see what the upgrades are real quickly. Kind of all over the place here. I apologize for that. I just forgot about the weapon. All right. And Sacred Treasure and a Genie's Lamp. Woo! Nice. That'll be helpful for upgrading my hordes. All right, last one. Okay, let's go in and check out this weapon real quickly, and then we'll look at the teams. OBSI. All right, let's get these upgrades going. So the notable upgrades are it self-enchants. This is going to be an awesome weapon. It self-enchants. It drains mana from the first enemy so they can't cast right away, and also will break barriers. It does some scatter damage, and that means if there are 4 troops, it's going to hit all of them. Probably. It's scatter damage. It's a little funky. It's not all enemies, but it will break barriers as well. Oh, I love this weapon. Oh, it self-enchants and it explodes random gems. I love it. Okay. I get excited. All right, now let's check out the teams. So this is absolutely not all going to fit into the description box below. We've got the Pure Faction team here right at the top. This is my forum. If you've never seen one of these videos before, a link to the forum will be in the description box below. I'll fit as much of this as I can in there, but we're going to start out with the no legendary teams here. There are some weaker teams here. You'll see this note. I'm actually probably not going to put the Spinnerette and Midge Swarm teams in the description because I've got to pair things off best I can, and they're just not as strong as some of the other teams like Chalcedony and whatnot here. So Water Elemental and Illithian Servitor are amazing. We've got some options here for you. Then we get to the quick delve teams. There are so many. I created a bunch of new ones. I created some new teams with mostly the newer teams that I've put into this list are going to be ones that have storms. The perpetual storms like High Priestess Chazka has a persistent light storm, or things that have dual storms. I love the dual storms with Thrall and Lyraza especially. So I've got a bunch of new teams in here for that. So we've got, this is totally new, Huang Mong with the Dragon Soul, Mystic Manuscript, and Lyraza. I think this is going to be a really good team. But yeah, we just have a ton of teams here for you, and then as we go down, we get to the Pure Faction teams, or not Pure Faction, I'm sorry, True Damage teams, which are always going to be really nice and fast for you. We can use Gargoyle here. Gargoyle with Ethereal Sentry hits really hard. Where's my Gargoyle team? I swear I put a Gargoyle team up here. Oh yes, it's right here. Right here. Chalcedony with 2 Gargoyles and Black Manacles. If you don't have the Ethereal, well, you gotta have the Ethereal Sentry for higher levels, but anyway, I digress. And then we get to the higher level teams. So we've got Shield of Reskaya with Guard's Avatar and Setite Warrior. It's going to blow through things even at low level up to probably some higher levels, not all the way through. We've got double cunning with Shabana Vespera, or you can do a triple cunning team. High King Iron Gut with Thrall. High King Iron Gut with Zul, or with just Zul'Goth. Lots of options here for you. So I hope that you find something that you really like and that you have fun with. You don't always have to go with the fastest thing. It's fun to change things up now and then, which is why I do these videos and have all of these teams for you. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.